This is the sound of a bad pulley bearing on a Chevy truck. So to take the belt off, you grab it with a wrench on the bottom pulley there, and you pull it sideways to loosen up the tension and then slip the belt out. So now you spin the pulleys to see which one it is, and there's your suspect right there, but don't just think it's one of them. Try them all out. That one's nice and quiet down there. So it's somewhere between $10 and $20 for a new one. So we're gonna go get a new one, put her in. Now it's reverse threaded, so you wanna turn it this way to unhook the bolt in the middle of it. So righty-loosey. And it's done that way so it doesn't come undone while the truck's running. So I can do this with one hand while holding my phone. I am a hero, YouTube hero. There she blows. So this is a super easy job. It's just that bearing's gotten old over 20 years. So an alternative to replacing just the pulley, in my case they didn't have the pulley, so I had to buy this whole replacement deal and another pulley as well as a set. So that's going to replace the tensioner, and then there's a pulley down here that's, mine's in decent shape, but it wouldn't hurt to replace it. So I go ahead and replace that one and then replace this. So the tensioner comes out real easy. It's just a regular thread, so you turn it lefty-loosey to get it out. Now the bottom pulley here is also regular thread, so just lefty to loosey it. So buying this whole kit that includes the pulleys and the tensioner and the extra belt costs $3 more than just buying one of these tensioners. $53 was the cost I paid for it. You check the pulley for hardware. This one's got a washer on the front, and then it's got a spacer behind it. So I'm going to take that spacer off and that little rubber gasket and put them on the bolt with the new pulley. That's the old hardware on the new bottom pulley. So now we just stick it in there and tighten it up. And then, of course, make sure it spins freely, which it does. The tensioner has a peg on it, which goes in the hole on the mounting bracket here. So you just make sure the peg goes in the hole, and then your bolt goes in this hole, and you put the bolt in, and again, it's conventional thread. So righty-tighty. Make sure that goes in the hole, it sits flush, and then tighten this sucker down. And to move the tensioner pulley sideways, you just put pressure on it from the side with the socket wrench, like that, and slide your belt under it, and you're good to go. Now your belt routing is only going to work one way, so if it's got grooves on it, then you want to put the grooved side of the belt against it, and if it's smooth, you put the smooth side of the belt against it. So just use that as a rule of thumb to get the belt around. Alright, here's a look at the belt routing. Power steering pump, alternator, goes under the tensioner pulley, goes around the crankshaft there at the bottom, over the air conditioner, and then around and under this new pulley that we just installed, and then down to the crank. So now let's do a little before and after. This is what it sounded like before. Alright, and this is the after sound. Much better. I replaced the belt too.